Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is MKasem Jandali. For this video, I would like to present for you one finding of our study which talks about fake news in Malaysia. This specific study required 1 month of collecting news in 2 Malaysian newspapers. My group and I have decided to look for 2 Malaysian newspapers which are The Star Online and NST, which is known for News Straits Times. Due to coronavirus lockdown, we couldn't collect newspaper articles. For that, we managed to look for the articles online on the Star Online as well as NST websites, as well as applications. Finally, we managed to collect 40 news articles that talks about fake news in Malaysia as well as outside Malaysia, such as in the USA and Myanmar and other countries as well. One of the objectives of this study is to differentiate and compare how fake news is spreading in the NST as well as the Star, in local news as well as the news that talks about international topics. So I will be showing you a few examples of the international news articles that spread fake news. As my friend Safiya will be talking about local fake news types, I will be talking about the international news types that were reported by the 2 specific Malaysian newspapers. Surprisingly, only 16 new international news articles were reported by NST and the Star Online, out of 40 news articles in total. For the Star Online, it reported 12 news articles that talk about international issues. Half of it talk about the US election, while the rest of it talk about medical topics such as COVID-19 pandemic and breast cancer. Here are a few examples of the articles that have been reported by the Star Online newspaper. Here is an example by the Star that talks about COVID-19 vaccine in Europe. Here is an article by the Star that talks about fake news in Myanmar and how Facebook plays a huge role in social media and spreading fake news. On the other hand, NST, which is known for News Straits Times, have reported only 6 news articles that talk about international issues. Most of the news articles by NST have talked about the US election, as well as the COVID-19 vaccine. For NST, here's an example of news article that talk about the US election. Here is another example of COVID-19 news article by NST. As a result, the Star Online is more active in publishing international news than News Straits Times. And surprisingly, when we compare it with local news, it's not a big number. So based on my observation, the Star and NST, they focus more on local news than international news. That's all from me. Thank you so much.